Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Fredrick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to accomplish a couple of things in our video. First, we're going to take a look at a really nice truck that is just hitting the market today. Second of all, we're going to talk about the advantages that the Freightliner has over pickup trucks, in addition to some of the other mid-sized trucks that are on the market today. So this is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is summit hauler. So as we admire it from the side view, the biggest thing that jumps out at us is the color. If you've been following the videos for a while, this one's unique. This is a champagne colored one, and we haven't had that before, and I'm really glad that it got put into our orders and we're able to offer that to the public because it is extremely nice and sharp looking. So as we talk about the truck and start comparing them to pickups, this truck weighs approximately 13,500 pounds. Well, compare that to pickups that weigh half of that. If we are in an accident, our chances of walking away from this are substantially higher than a pickup. Now, as we focus in on why you should buy this specific one, as we can see, if we walk over here to the bed and take a look at it from the side, it comes with two storage compartments. There's a little bit smaller one in back and a larger one up front. As we open that up, we see it's Dimond Plated. And as we look over here, it comes with a connection for an air hose. Right here is the air hose. So you're going to be able to do a couple of things with that. You're going to be able to monitor tire pressure. In addition, if you swap this out with a different chuck, you're able to blow yourself off before you get in your vehicle, therefore keeping the inside clean. Now, it is already equipped with air lines. If your truck does require air, we can simply install these glad hands wherever you want them at the time of delivery. As we walk forward, under here is the trickle charger that assists the batteries in maintaining power. So if you wanted to leave lights on, you can simply plug that in. It comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks. One here, one on the opposite side. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, that fuel's going to balance itself out. But when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. Beside that is the DEF tank located here, which holds up to 6 gallons. This is the block heater. We're definitely into that time of year where we're going to want to plug that truck in at night. Next, we'll come on around and take a look directly in front. And we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Sensors located right here. One advantage this truck has, since it is the Summit Hauler Plus model, is it has the Daimler safety package in that. And once we get inside and take a look at some things, I'll explain that even further. Tow hooks located here and here. Now, as we look at the bumper, it is actually broken into 3 sections. That is because if we are in an accident and we ding this up, we can simply replace that section without having to do the entire bumper. As we go up and take a look at the grill, that is an aftermarket grill we purchased from the C9 company. Above that, as we focus in on the hood, that hood is made of compressed fiberglass. Consequently, it is extremely tough and durable. An example, we had a hailstorm come through that demolished the pickups. But by taking a look at the hood of the Freightliners, you really couldn't tell anything had happened. As we go up to the windshield, this is a big advantage that Freightliner has over the competition, either pickups or mid-sized Kenworth and Peterbilts. That is visibility. See how large that windshield is? That's 2,500 square inches of glass. That, and as we come this way and continue to focus on the windshield and simply look at the design of the truck, if we look here, see how narrow this is? It progressively gets a little bit wider, but it's only that wide at the base. Consequently, we're able to see out here. We'll compare that to a pickup that may be this wide and have no visibility at all. Next, we'll take a look underneath the hood. This is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Now I realize that the pickups can tow a lot. There's a pickup here on this lot with 500 horsepower. But at the end of the day, there's still a pickup. So if we talk about pure economic advantages, this truck is designed to go 750,000 miles if well taken care of. Data is proving pickups are getting between 250 and 300,000 miles. So even though the upfront cost is a little more, you're going to go through 2 or 3 pickups by the time you do this Freightliner. As you can see, things are color coordinated under here. Where we see red, we're going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, those are things we can check in a pre-trip inspection. A couple of other things to note under here. This is the fuel water separator. Now if we leave batteries, our lights on, something happens and we come out and the batteries are dead, we can jump start the vehicle right under here instead of having to get to the batteries. The batteries are actually located underneath the back seat. Next, we'll come in and focus on the tires. It comes with Michelin 255 80R 22.5. One thing unique about the Summit hauler, as we come on in and focus on this, these are tire balancers. See that? That's an additional drum that's put in. Those have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil. So as you pick up speed and gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. Everything's safer if it is balanced. In addition to that, it provides a more comfortable ride, and those will extend tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5N240607. Next, we'll take a look inside the driver's seat. Both driver and passenger seat are air ride with those adjustments right here. In addition to that, right here is where we adjust the steering wheel while sitting in the driver's seat. Now when you go to start your truck, turn that key about halfway and then step back and wait a little while. Basically, it's resetting itself and things are starting to warm up. If we get in a hurry and start our truck prematurely, there is a chance it'll kick a code that simply doesn't exist. And then start the truck. Next, we'll take a look at the back seat. The back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. Now, this is a really nice convenience because this truck is designed to go coast to coast, border to border, and make those long journeys. So by having this You can drive for the legal allotted time, simply pull over, make that back seat down into a bed, and jump back there and sleep and rest until it's legally able to drive again. So that's a big advantage that this truck offers. Next, we'll focus on the bed of the truck. 4-inch rails running along each side. And as we come around and take a look from directly behind, the backup camera is located directly in the middle at the top. As we come down, we see that there's 2 holes already pre-drilled into the back. That is because if you are in need of more storage, we have storage boxes available here on site, and you can simply have those installed at the time of delivery. We see that there is a trough already cut out of the bed. Well, why would we do that? Well, that's because multiple trade-ins have come in with this all beat up back here. So by cutting this trough out, that eliminates any damage that might happen during the hookup of your trailer. We see it comes with a gooseneck ball already. Now it's easily converted into a 5th wheel hitch. A high percentage of my customers purchase what's called a Hensley hitch. That is a hitch that is on airbags. Basically turns it into air suspension. So not only will you feel every pothole as you go down the road, but it will actually extend the life of the trailers. Right here is where you hook up the lights for the bumper pull or 5th wheel. As we come down, one upgrade that has been made to the Summit Hauler conversion is the bumper pull hitch. That is the Gen Y hitch. That actually has a towing capability of up to 30,000 pounds. Previously, 20,000 pounds was about all you could do, but we upgraded that hitch. One reason why is because I've had multiple calls and selling trucks to people that are going to use them to tow boats with. So we needed to make an adjustment, and we found the best hitch on the market to do that. Right here is where we hook up the lights for our bumper pull. This is the Voyager system. That's the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you find yourself in need of additional cameras, examples would be, I've had people buy cameras and put them in horse trailers just to kind of monitor and see how things are going in your travels. So all you have to do is install them there. Now we'll come on around this way and take a look at the truck from this side. One advantage that the Summit Hauler conversion has is there's extra weight over that rear end. 700 to 800 pounds. Because as you can see, especially from this view, the truck isn't balanced. There's a lot more weight on the front than there is the rear. So by putting extra weight over that rear end, helps you prevent from crow hopping as you're going down the road if you don't have anything hooked up. In addition, it will help with hydroplaning, and it will allow you more traction if you find yourself in mud. So let's talk about brakes for a little bit, because we're comparing these to pickups. Pickups have hydraulic brakes, therefore hydraulic fluid. So if you have a small leak, that fluid is going to continue to leak out until you get the line replaced, or in a worst case scenario, you go to hit the brakes and there's simply nothing there. Compare that to air brakes. If you have a small leak, you can simply keep hitting the brakes and replenish that air until you get the line replaced. Furthermore, air brakes are a lot crisper and sharper than hydraulic brakes, so you're able to stop more quickly than hydraulic brakes. As we take a look at the passenger seat, adjustments are the same as the driver's seat from right here for air. This is for the lumbar system, so that lets air in and out of the back of the seat. In addition, these seats can be heated as well. An additional upgrade that has been made to the Summit Hauler conversion is underneath here is the fuse box. Previously they were under the back seat. So the fuse box is located under there. So if you do blow a fuse in your travels, it's very easy to get to. This view allows us to see a couple of things. One, you can see this truck comes with the DVD players on the back of the headrest. In addition, this really shows you how much room and space is available in this truck. So when you compare that to pickups, it's really not even close on the amount of room that's available. That, coupled with the fact the Summit hauler conversion has the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. So when you're making those long 12, 13, 14-hour journeys, it's really comfortable in this type of a setup. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. And we will start by taking a look directly in front of us. This simply confirms what we were talking about on the outside. See how we're taller and we're above traffic? That, coupled with the fact of the large windshield, makes us able to see not only what's directly in front of us, but what's coming along the sides as well. The backup camera is located right here. Right beside that is an air horn. As we come on down, we showed you the glad hands for the airlines. Right here is where we turn that on. Right now, we're in neutral with the brake on. When we're ready to start, release the brake and simply turn the dial to D for drive or R for reverse, and you're ready to go. This truck comes with a true engine brake, and those adjustments are made up here on the column, either high, medium, or low. So if we're comparing an engine brake to an exhaust brake in a pickup, an exhaust brake is exactly that. It simply restricts exhaust and therefore slowing the vehicle down. This is a true engine brake. So if we're coming down a sharp decline, towing a load, an example would be the Rocky Mountains right next door. If we're coming down a sharp decline and we have that engine brake set to high, we have 350 horses coming back at us. Consequently, that will slow everything down, therefore making things safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. This is the Red Arc trailer brake adjuster. This is for the dome light, a footwell light. In addition to that, this is for pre-trip inspections. So an individual can press that and all the lights on the outside light up. It comes with a Stinger radio. Now I did mention the Daimler safety package. This is what that entails. This is automatic brake assist, lane departure warning located here. This is for traction control. This is the shadow override button. Basically, if something extreme happens and the truck shuts itself down, you can press that button and it will allow you to go 5 to 10 miles an hour to get to a safe place and call the closest Freightliner dealership. This locks the differential. This is the dump valve, so that lets all the air out of the bed of the truck. You would use that when hooking up your trailer. Let all of the air out, utilize the backup camera back directly underneath your trailer, let all the air back in. Basically it hooks itself up, so all you need to do is jump out and secure everything and you're good to go. This blows either hot or cold air into the back of the cab. Our climate control is located here. We see a couple of cup holders here, and as we open up the console, we can see more than adequate storage room located on the inside. So as we review, this is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106. with the Summit Hauler Plus conversion. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can also email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.